Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to completely break down the claims, the core ingredients, and the exact target demographic of a popular supplement called Shilajit Extreme. We're going to unpack exactly what the source material tells us about how it works, why it was formulated in the first place, and who it's actually for. It's a super fascinating look at modern supplementation and honestly how it intersects with crazy demands of our daily lives. So, let's jump right in.
Okay, let's start by addressing a feeling that, let's be honest, a lot of us know way too well: the sheer, utter exhaustion of modern life. Feeling completely drained after a long day? It's a simple question, right? But it gets right to the absolute heart of the issue our source material highlights. We're constantly on the go, navigating this insanely demanding world, and man, that takes a massive toll on our physical and mental reserves. We're talking about that specific brand of fatigue. You know, the one where you finish a long shift, you finally sit down on the couch for just a second, and suddenly, boom, you realize you literally do not have the energy to do anything else for the rest of the night. That deep-seated exhaustion, that's exactly what this formula is aiming to tackle.
And, the math behind this kind of fatigue just makes perfect sense when you actually break it down. Think about it. You combine demanding jobs with long work hours, you add in daily inescapable stress, and then top it all off with a chronic lack of sleep. It creates this brutal compounding effect where each factor just actively makes the others worse. High stress absolutely wrecks your sleep quality, which then makes those long work hours feel twice as hard the next day, which, guess what, spikes your stress even further. It's just a relentless feedback loop. And the end result of this whole equation? Low motivation and completely drained energy. The source specifically notes that this modern lifestyle loop leaves a whole lot of men feeling fundamentally depleted, like they're just struggling to keep their heads above water.
So what exactly is Shilajit Extreme?
Let's unpack what this formula is actually meant to do. Our source outlines 4 main pillars of support. It's designed to support natural energy production, aid overall male vitality, support normal testosterone levels, and, this is a big one, help the body adapt to everyday stress. Think about how those pillars match up with that modern fatigue we were just talking about. Instead of having a really narrow focus, the idea here is to utilize natural compounds that have been traditionally valued for supporting reproductive health, stamina, and overall male performance. By targeting these specific, totally interconnected areas of health, the formula is intended to provide a comprehensive lift to your everyday baseline.
Now, the core philosophy behind this is actually really interesting because it explicitly contrasts with the temporary jolts you'd get from heavy stimulants. We all know that feeling, right? You hit that 3 p.m. wall, you down a massive coffee or some synthetic energy drink, and your energy violently spikes. But it almost always ends in a brutal crash. It leaves you feeling way more exhausted than before, not to mention the jitters. So instead of temporarily masking fatigue, like a band-aid over a much deeper issue, this formula focuses on supporting your body's own internal systems. The whole goal is to build a more sustainable, natural baseline of energy that carries you smoothly throughout the day. No synthetic roller coaster required.
Let's get a bit more granular and unpack the core biological benefits here.
The really crucial point revolves around what we call adaptogenic properties. The source explains that some of the key ingredients act as adaptogens. But what does that actually mean for you in plain English? Well, these are ingredients traditionally known to help the body better manage and adapt to everyday stress. Think of an adaptogen kind of like a high-tech thermostat for your body's stress response. When the environment gets too heated and your stress levels spike, that thermostat kicks in to bring things back to a comfortable, balanced baseline. So instead of your body just blindly overreacting to stress and completely burning out your adrenal system, the formula aims to build up your physical and mental resilience. It keeps your internal temperature regulated, so to speak.
And it goes even deeper than that, right down to the cellular level. The formula provides vital antioxidant protection. See, every single day, just naturally through regular bodily processes like breathing and digestion, and externally from stuff like pollution or even just sunlight, our bodies produce free radicals. Think of free radicals like rust forming on a car. It's this slow, relentless process that causes oxidative stress, which literally damages our cells over time. By including antioxidants, the formula acts as the rust-proofing. It aims to fight off that cellular damage, combat environmental oxidative stress, and ultimately keep your whole immune system running smoothly.
I always find it super helpful to look at how these things map out. It's a highly systematic approach. For example, for oxidative stress causing cellular damage, you have targeted antioxidants stepping in as a defense mechanism. To manage the absolute crushing weight of everyday stress, you have those adaptogens working to regulate your response. And to combat that deep-seated fatigue, you've got specific energy-supporting compounds designed to elevate your stamina.
According to the source material, it's a very targeted one-to-one approach. It ensures that each major symptom of modern burnout actually has a corresponding countermeasure in the formula.
So, who is this actually for? Let's talk about the target demographic. The source clearly defines the target profile here. It's really tailored for men with active lifestyles. We're talking about the weekend warriors trying to squeeze every single drop out of their days, the guys grinding through highly demanding 60-hour-a-week corporate jobs, men who regularly hit the gym and put significant physical strain on their bodies, or honestly, just anyone wanting that extra nutritional edge. If you lead an active, high-stress life and you're constantly asking your body to perform at its peak, well, you're going to burn through nutrients way faster than the average person. If you're looking for natural backing for your energy and vitality just to keep up with that demanding pace, this is exactly who the product was designed to assist.
Now let's talk about some healthy habits, and honestly, a few important caveats.
The source material is very clear on this point. Dietary supplements are intended to support normal body functions and are absolutely not a substitute for medical treatment. The crucial takeaway here is that supplements are designed to complement, not replace, a solid foundation of healthy choices. Let's be real for a second. No supplement on earth is going to outwork chronic sleep deprivation, zero exercise, or a terrible diet consisting mostly of fast food. Supplements are force multipliers. If your baseline habits are zero, well, multiplying by zero still leaves you with zero. It's a powerful support tool for sure, but it's definitely not a magic cure-all that lets you just ignore basic health principles. Which leads us perfectly into a practical 3-step blueprint for success. For any supplement to actually be an effective part of your routine, you absolutely have to follow these steps. Step 1, maintain consistency. Adaptogens and natural energy supporters aren't these instant synthetic jolts, right? They need time to build up in your system, so you got to use the product daily as directed. Step 2, keep healthy habits. You have to maintain balanced nutrition, get some regular exercise, and seriously prioritize quality sleep. That gives the supplement a healthy baseline to actually work with. And step 3, always consult a healthcare provider, especially if you have underlying conditions or you're taking prescription medications. Responsible integration is totally the key to long-term success. And that brings us to a really interesting question for you to ponder. Are supplements the missing piece in your wellness puzzle, or are they just the finishing touch? As we wrap up this explainer, I want you to consider how natural tools like Shilajit Extreme fit into the broader picture of your own daily routines, your stress management, and your physical resilience. It offers a comprehensive blend aimed at supporting you in a demanding world. But at the end of the day, you're the one who still has to build that daily foundation. Thanks so much for exploring this topic with me, and never stop seeking clarity on your health.
To learn more about Shilajit Extreme, click the link in the description below to check the latest price, learn more about the ingredients, and see if it's the right supplement for you. Don't miss out.